Ani kwe bojo. Wabano kikwe dishnikas mig mandao. Wawashkesh dodem beshifundi wikwedong donjiba. Good afternoon. My name is Elizabeth Gray, and I'm a member of the Aboriginal Education and Student Services team here at Mohawk College. I'm honored to welcome you here today. We believe that the drum connects us to all things, to each other, and is the heartbeat of Mother Earth. Today we welcome Spirit Vision singers to this ceremony and call upon them to give thanks and acknowledgement for the achievements of our graduates. The singers will be singing a song called People's Champion, which is to celebrate those achievements. Please stand for the procession of the graduates and for the platform party.
Hey! Good afternoon, graduates, families, and friends, faculty, and staff. My name is Cheryl Jensen. I'm the Vice President Academic for Mohawk College and today's Master of Ceremonies. Thank you so much to our Aboriginal group for starting off our ceremony today. Students and guests, I would ask that you please remain standing to join us in the singing of our national anthem, as performed by Karen Visser, who just graduated earlier this week from the Mohawk College's music program. Please be seated. I am very proud to declare that this convocation ceremony is now open. Convocation is a time to celebrate the hard work and dedication that brought you to this moment and to look forward to the many opportunities that lie ahead for you, a future-ready Mohawk graduate. Today is also a time to thank the faculty and staff who helped you realize and achieve your goal, and to thank your family and friends who supported you through this important stage of your life journey. It's now my pleasure to introduce our platform party. First, let me introduce the faculty and staff. Faculty and staff, could you please stand to be recognized? Thank you. Next, I would like to introduce our guests and representatives. Please stand when your name is called and remain standing until the row has been introduced. Guests, I would ask that you please hold your applause until the entire platform party has been introduced. In row 2, Marilyn Miguchi, Director, Financial Assistance, Convocation and Registration Services. Katie Burrows, Director, Service Integration and International. Elizabeth Gray, Manager, Operations and Special Projects, Aboriginal Education and Student Services. Joanne Proctor, Associate Dean, Justice and Wellness Studies. Greg Gagnon, OPSU Local 241 Representative. Wendy Makey, Director, Alumni Relations. Gary Nelson, Chair, Alumni Council. Dave Ford, our Alumni Convocation Speaker, and Maxwell Brown, President of the Mohawk Students Association. In the first row, Fred Nickner, Registrar. Wayne Poirier, Vice President, Student Services. Ali Giassi, Vice President, General Counsel and Public Affairs. Robert Carrington, Mohawk College's President. Trent Jarvis, Board of Governors. Gary Crowell, Board of Governors. Rachel Matthews, Dean of Students, and Paul Armstrong, Dean, Health Services, Community and Urban Studies. Ladies and gentlemen, your platform party. It's now my pleasure to introduce Gary Nelson from the Mohawk Alumni Association to come forward to introduce our alumni speaker today. Gary?
Thank you. Good afternoon, graduates, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Gary Nelson, and I am the chair of the Mohawk College Alumni Association Council. I'd like to extend my sincere congratulations to you, the class of 2014. Your hard work and persistence has paid off. As you walk across the stage today, we proudly welcome you to the Mohawk College Alumni Association as the newest member of our family. As a member of the Mohawk College Alumni Association, we will serve as your direct link to the former classmates, instructors, and alumni. During this week, we are thrilled to announce that we're reaching a significant milestone as we welcome the 100,000th graduate to the alumni family. Through your time at Mohawk, you've made memories and connections that will last a lifetime. We hope that you will continue to build on the relationships that you've developed within these walls by staying connected to Mohawk, as well as returning and visiting the campus and attending some of the events the Alumni Association organizes for you. You can simply stay in touch through social media or by reading or contributing to the In Touch magazine or the eTouch magazine and the monthly Informed e-newsletter. We welcome you to the privileges, honors, and opportunities that being a member of the Alumni Association represent, and look forward to connecting with you in the future. Today, I'll be at the side of the stage to present you with your alumni pin. My hope is that you'll wear it with pride as a symbol of the solid education that you will carry with you as you head out into the world. It's our honor to celebrate your accomplishments with you today, so please join us immediately after the ceremony in the H-Wing atrium for your Convocation reception. For those interested in taking group family photos, please feel free to use the backdrop area in the atrium during the reception. It's now my honor to introduce the speaker for today, David Ford. After graduating from Mohawk College's Law and Security program in 2005, David Ford secured a position in his field as constable in Caledon, Ontario. Since then, Dave has excelled in his career, holding many positions, including criminal court officer, provincial offences court officer, school resource officer, leading to his current position as first-class constable with the Ontario Provincial Police Services in Paris, Ontario. In 2009, Dave was awarded the Commissioner's Citation for life-saving after he and a fellow officer rescued a citizen who fell down a steep embankment into a rapid river. Please join me in welcoming your guest speaker, David Ford.
All right, thank you for that wonderful introduction. Good afternoon, Board of Governors, Mr. President, members of the Platform Party, family and friends of the graduates, and most importantly, the class of 2014. It is an honor and privilege as a Mohawk Mountaineer alumni to be here and celebrate your accomplishment of successfully completing your program of choice in the Justice and Wellness program. During your studies, you've been equipped with the knowledge, tools, skills, and that will, sorry, 1 second. Tools and skills that make you an asset in your respective fields, whether it be policing, corrections, probation and parole, or other various careers. Isn't that just crazy? Just a few short years after deciding your career path, you're now ready to enter the real world and make a positive difference. I say this to you because it was only 9 years ago when I was sitting in your position. It was a very important and new role for me as a student and graduate. I was ready to start a career in policing. The education I learned and earned and the relationships I made with my peers, the faculty members, prepared me for various challenges I would face. I remember the excitement I felt when I received my letter of acceptance to Mohawk. At that time, the program was being held at the Brantford campus. I remember driving there for the first time, eager to gain the required knowledge, but yet I was nervous at the same time because I wasn't too sure if a career in policing was the right choice for me. It is a career full of challenges and responsibility, and I was only 19 years of age at the time, thinking to myself, how am I going to direct someone that's twice the age of me what to do and solve their problems? Well, I can tell you shortly after walking through those campus doors, all the doubt I had left me. I was instantly greeted and welcomed. It was at that point I began to meet new people that shared my interest and faculty members who were willing to invest their time and provide me the required knowledge to make it into the next stage of my life. As a graduate of the Law and Security program, it was now time for me to apply the teachings I received and reach my goal of becoming a police officer. I was able to prepare a resume and cover letter that outlined how I'd be an asset to every police service. During the interview process, I displayed confidence and demonstrated determination because I knew I received an education that prepared me for my career and my future. To be honest with you, I owe a large amount of my success to Mohawk because a year after graduating at the age of 22, I received offers from the Toronto Police Service and the Ontario Provincial Police within a month of applying to both services. Now I'm 8 years into my career. However, I know I'm prepared to handle all life's challenges thrown at me. In the future, the same way all of you guys will be prepared. I hope you take time today to reflect on the person you were when you first walked into the campus doors and notice how you've evolved and are ready to take on the world. Reflect on the relationships and the memories that you've made as the peers you graduate with today are lifetime friends, and somehow your paths will cross in the future in your respective professions. So with that said, I'd like to congratulate all of you once again on your accomplishments, and I wish you all the best in your chosen career paths. Thank you.
Thanks so much, Dave. We're so proud to count you as one of our successful alumni. I'm pleased to introduce now Maxwell Brown, the president of the Mohawk Students Association, to come forward to bring greetings to the graduates. Maxwell?
As the representative of all the full-time students, it is my pleasure to be here to share in your moment of celebration and accomplishments, and to fully acknowledge your achievements as graduates of Mohawk College. You have worked very hard, and I sincerely hope that the Mohawk Student Association has had some small part of your success as a student. When I was first asked to attend this convocation and speak on behalf of the MSA, I did the first thing most people my age would do, and probably what you did in your studies was I Googled it. I wanted to know the general idea of what convocation speech is comprised of, and so I found out there were three main themes that kept coming up. The first was advice, but usually advice comes from someone who has worked in the field and has had time to create a name for themselves. So I don't really have any real advice to give, but I do have a saying that worked for me as a student, and I hope works for you as well. Impossible to see, the future is. What this means is that you shouldn't stress about the far-off future. Instead, work to make it the future that you want, which is exactly what you've completed as new graduates. You're creating the change in the future that you want to see in your own life. The second was words of wisdom. But kind of like advice, wisdom comes from experience. Besides my role here at the college, I don't really have any real experience to offer, or any words of wisdom to elaborate from. But there is a quote from Star Wars that I feel resonates really well with wisdom. Yoda once said, "Do or do not, there is no try." And what that meant to me was, you've got to commit and just go for it. Believe in yourself and trust your instincts. It's already gotten you this far, and I can only imagine where it will and can take you next. The last piece I kept seeing was encouragement. Finally, something that I feel I'm an expert on. So here's my encouragement. I encourage everyone here to stay in touch with their teachers, because I don't think I was the only one that actually built a friendship with their teachers. From my personal experience, they do care. They care about you, they care about your career, and they care about your success. Not only that, they've been exactly where you are today. And I'm sure they have the advice, the words of wisdom, and the encouragement that I've offered you here today, and probably more. I can honestly say that the Mohawk Student Association would not exist if it weren't for the great students in this room. I really hope that no one here will forget their experience here at Mohawk. So thank you, and congratulations to all the graduating students. You truly are future ready now.
Thank you so much, Maxwell. The MSA has been a tremendous support to our students. And now, please welcome Mohawk's president, Mr. Robert Carrington.
Good afternoon. On behalf of Mohawk's Board of Governors, our faculty and staff, I want to welcome all the proud parents, spouses, family, and friends to Mohawk College's 2014 Convocation. And to the graduating class of 2014, congratulations, you've made it. Mohawk Convocation ceremonies are not staid and somber affairs, so please give yourself a big round of applause. That was okay. How about now we give a big round of applause to everyone who helped get you to this moment. Much better. Pretty much everyone comes to Mohawk for the same reasons: to get a job, to get a better job, or to create your own job. And now you're ready to step into the future because of your hard work, the support and encouragement of your family and friends, and the dedication of our great faculty and staff. As you get ready to begin your career, I'm about ready to call it a career after nearly 50 years of working. If you'll bear with me, I'll try to condense my 50 years of lessons learned down to 5 minutes and 4 pieces of advice. Number 1, if you're offered a job working in a mailroom, take it. Number 2, if someone who cares about your success gives you some tough advice, listen to it. Number 3, if they offer a helping hand, grab it. And number 4, never stop learning. I think you're smart enough to know there's opportunity in every job. I started my career in the mailroom at International Harvester on Hilliard Street in Hamilton's industrial North End. Today that building is home to McKeel Marine, a great supporter of our students, our School of Business, and our college. I spent my days sorting and delivering mail. I also had to check and manually set all the clocks in the building. There were a lot of clocks, and there were no computers in those days to keep them all under control. Every Monday, I'd call Ottawa to get the official time, and then I'd make my rounds. Most executives that I visited said, "Good morning," when I reset the clocks in their offices, but not the comptroller. He'd ask me what I was doing with my life. Did I plan to make a career out of working in the mailroom? To be honest with you, I was pretty happy. Life was good. I was making the princely sum of $64 a week. I was driving a '54 Ford, 2-door, and living at home. I was an East Hamilton kid. Among my circle of friends in the neighborhood, going to college or university was the exception and not the rule. In fact, Mohawk College was only in its planning stages in 1966, and going right to work was the norm for most young people. I was working in the mailroom because my father had given me a choice on the day I dropped out of Glendale High School in grade 13. Go back to school, get a job in 5 days, or get out of my house. The comptroller at International Harvester was persistent with me. He saw something that I didn't. I wouldn't be sharing the stage with you if he hadn't asked those tough questions and if I hadn't listened. He offered me a job in the accounting department, but to work there, I needed to start to get my accounting certification. To get my certification, I had to go back to school part-time. So that's what I did. For 6 years, I worked all day, went to accounting classes at McMaster University 2 nights a week, and together with my wife, we raised a family. So for those of you who juggle school, work, and responsibilities at home, you have my utmost respect. I fully appreciate how hard you've worked and how many sacrifices you made to get to this moment. Going back to school changed my life. It also meant a better life for my family. Returning to school was the second smartest thing I ever did. For the record, marrying my wife was the smartest thing. Continuing my education opened doors, first at International Harvester, and later at the City of Hamilton, and then with the City of Burlington. In both cities, I worked alongside great leaders and mentors who generously offered their career guidance and advice. I hope you are as fortunate to have people like that in your corner throughout your career. Listen to what they have to say. I was fortunate to work at the City of Burlington, ultimately as the treasurer, later as the general manager, and for a short time as the city manager, over a career of more than 30 years. I continued to take courses, adding professional designations and certifications. The learning never stopped, which is maybe what you don't want to hear after you just completed your studies at Mohawk. But I highly recommend lifelong learning if you want to stay ahead and make your mark. I finally called it a career with the City of Burlington in 2009. The plan was to ease into retirement with some consulting work on the side. But then Mohawk's past president, Rob McIsaac, who had been the mayor in the City of Burlington and who was a great leader and mentor to me, asked if I could lend a hand. A temporary assignment, he said. A few days a week, he said. For a couple of months, he said. That was 5 years ago. Earlier this year, the board asked if I would serve as interim president until a new president was hired and took the helm after Rob McIsaac left to join Hamilton Health Sciences. I've worked for nearly 50 years. These past 5 years have been the absolute best of my career. They've been the best years because of you. I've had the privilege to work with and learn from some amazing students. You've been a constant source of inspiration. I've marveled at what you did while at Mohawk, and I can't wait to see what you'll accomplish and contribute out there. You gave me a preview of the future, and I know we're in very good hands. Yes, our worlds are very different. Companies like International Harvester are long gone from Hamilton. So too are the days of filling out a job application, getting a job offer the next morning, then starting the following day. But here's why you should be excited and why I'm optimistic about your future. Old guys like me are about to retire in record numbers, and we're ready to hand over the keys. We haven't solved all the world's problems. If anything, we may have added a few to the list. There are still many needs to be met, many opportunities to be seized, and good money to be made. So my final words of advice to you, the graduating class of 2014, and I've cribbed these notes from 2 sheets of paper that I've kept through my career. Everywhere I've worked, I put these 2 sheets of paper in the top drawers of my desk. One sheet reminds me what it takes to be a good leader, a servant leader who coaches and mentors others, who inspires people to do their best and realize their potential. The second sheet of paper reminds me what not to do. These are my teachable moments. Over the course of a long career, you'll make your share of mistakes. The key is not make the same mistake twice. So if you're offered an unglamorous job like working in a mailroom, take it. And with hard work and good fortune, you too may be a president someday and find yourself in very good company. If someone with your best interest at heart challenges you, listen to what they're saying, even if it's tough to hear. If they offer you a helping hand, grab it. It's true that life is a journey. The road is never straight. It will twist and turn. There'll be some unexpected detours. There'll be miles of hard road. Some legs of the journey will be a sprint. Most will be a marathon. So work hard, take initiative. Don't burn any bridges. Be bold and courageous. Never compromise your values and always stay true to your roots. If you're lucky, you'll convince someone special to join you on the ride and be a good companion. Surround yourself with great people, and some wonderful and unexpected things will happen to you. Never stop learning. Always be the very best version of yourself. And above all, enjoy the ride. From your vantage point, 50 years can seem like an eternity. I assure you, it's anything but. Make it count and make your mark, and enjoy every single minute. I wish you much success, good health and happiness. We are grateful that you chose Mohawk. We are proud of all that you accomplished and know you are well prepared. We're absolutely certain that the best is yet to come for you. And to your parents, your friends, and mentors who helped get you here onto this stage today, thank you for the support and encouragement. Mission accomplished. Thank you.
Thank you, President Carrington, for your thoughtful remarks. My name is Frederick Nickner, and as Registrar, it is my privilege to introduce the most important part of this ceremony. Graduates, it is now time for you to cross the stage and be admitted to the alumni of Mohawk College. Ladies and gentlemen, as each person crosses the stage, their status as a Mohawk College graduate will be acknowledged with a Leary pipe, a medieval European symbol of academic achievement dating back to the 8th century. Awarding each graduate a Leary pipe highlights the achievement of excellence according to each student's chosen program and symbolizes that he or she is joining the international community of scholars. Vice President Jensen will place the Mohawk Leary pipe on the graduate's left shoulder, and he or she will then be congratulated by President Carrington. Convocation is always a time for celebration for our graduates and their families, and we encourage you to applaud and acknowledge your graduate as he or she crosses the stage. Il me fait plaisir de souhaiter la bienvenue aux membres de la communauté francophone. La collation de grade est le moment idéal pour célébrer les exploits des diplômés, et je vous encourage d'applaudir lorsque votre diplômé traversera l'estrade. President Carrington, I now have the honor of presenting the candidates for graduation. The graduates have successfully completed the curriculum of their chosen program, as required by the Mohawk Board of Governors, and have been recommended to be awarded their certificates and diplomas in recognition of their academic accomplishments. Therefore, I recommend that you confer their certificates and diplomas with all the honors, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereto. And on behalf of those graduates not here today, I further request that their certificates and diplomas be conferred on them in absentia. Thank you.
Presenting the graduating class of 2014 Advanced Police Studies, Brendan Asla with honors. Curtis Allen with honors. Neil Barnes with honors. Philip Benford with honors. Tyler Cowan with honors. Deanna Fleming with honors. Wesley Lewis with honors. Bruce Moffett with honors. Allison Pringle with honors. Nicole Rydhall with honors. Siri Sanon with honors. Eric Smethers with honors. Sarah Taylor with honors. Bronte Weatherhead with honors. Sean Wood with honors. Kelly Zimmer with honors.
Introducing the graduates from the Advanced Security Management Program, Nicole Collins with honors. Zachary Feldman with honors. Katrina Gilbert. Marcus Hebblethwaite with honors, also graduating from Protection, Security, and Investigation. Danya Marcos. Pedro Vasco Nordeste. Eva Novakovic with honors. With honors. Thomas Rolfe with honors. Brandon Sharp with honors.
From the Community and Justice Studies program, with honors, Catherine Arnault. Lyle Bilticina. Michael Sarovich with honors. Kimberly Emery with honors. Carrie General with honors. Carrie General. Paige Hill. Stephanie Job with honors. Sean Kelly. Brittany Kirchhoff with honors. Matthew Kettings with honors. Lindsay LaRoque with honors. Christina Lewis with honors. Rachel Marie Lings with honors. Delcio Manuel. Jackson Moore Hamilton. Tony Neal. Justine Perry. Braden Smelser. Carly Smith with honors. Jalicia Sprecken. Kristen Van Hardingsveld with honors. Jesse Vacano. Tenzin Yarfil.
Health, Wellness, and Fitness. Rebecca Bailey with honors. Michael Batrick with honors. Linda Brown with honors. Jessica Caswell with honors. Ronak Chaudhary. Tamara Cochran with honors. David Cottaspodi. Jennifer Cole. Kevin Kanzunji. Eric Cornell. Megan Coors. Arin Delau. Justin D'Amico. Stephanie Draper. Brett Ducharme. Ryan Gagnon, honors. Patrick Goddard. Gurudeep Kaur. Stefano Leon De Paz. Heather Lubrick, honors. Michael Matheson. Justin McCormack. Kavisha Modi. Siddhartha Clare. Brandon Nelson. Ruchi Padalia. Justin Paravano. Archanaben Patel. Melissa Powell. Sagar Prajapati. Theodore Rochelo. Sanket Shah. Rajul Sharma. Harmeet Singh Sidhu. Adam Sousa. Tyson Sunnison. Sandeep Kaur Tiger. Vijendra Tembakar. Alexander Tahivsky. Daniel Tomasetti. Rebecca Veach. Natalie Vidovich. Jacob Woolley. Honors. Mohammed Zama.
From the Police Foundations program, Ashley Barnes. Kenneth Beal with honors. Zachary Boychuk. Zachary Braziz. Harrison Burrell. Joseph Chemis with honors. Matthew Camo. Brendan Cumbrack. Stephen Danieluk with honors. Rennie Del Fabro with honors. Alexander Dow. Spencer Duncan with honors. John Finn. Jenadu Godagama with honors. Kristen Gravel with honors. Mackenzie Grijalva Rolston. Briar Jonathan. Tyler Jones with honors. Jonathan Kashaba. Bradley Link with honors. Jacob Lockley with honors. Kenneth Loft. Brandon Miracle, with honors. Kelsey McAleese. Kevin McCollum. Brandon McCartney. Troy Medalla. Mitchell Majanovic. Angelo Miller. Mohammed. Claire Moon. Glib Naboka. Brett Novak. Jeffrey Permal with honors. Paul Roman. Eric Rutherford. Adrian Santanato. So David Singh with honors. Emily Shaw. Bhupinder Sidhu. Jaspreet Sidhu. Daniel Smith. Nadine Van Dyke. Tyler Walters. Mitchell Wood. Zachariah Yo.
From the Pre-Justice Studies program, Caitlin Damery. Akisha Davidson. Elizabeth Ford. Shalini Subramanian with honors. Hillary Waterfield with honors.
From the Protection, Security, and Investigation Program, Joe Peniel Adriano. Emily Alpe. Sarah Anger. Nicole Bailey. And Twain Baker. Jeremy Balkwill with honors. Kristen Bendo with honors. Kevin Benson. Kyle Bison with honors. Derek Burden. Jason Blen Calderon with honors. Eric Carolan with honors. Stephanie Chabot with honors. Morgan Collin. Adam DaCosta. Shioma Ezekiel Opanawa with honors. Tim Ferreira. O'Neill Fraser. Colton Hayes. Bradley Harriet. Maureen Hill with honors. Rosalina Jacome with honors. Peter Giancos. Lucas Johnston. Robin Johnston. Shazal Khan. Jennifer Laudnio. Brandon Lagage. Richard Lemus. Lauren Loy with honors. Jesse Malabar. Gianni Mancini. Salim Mansour. Byron Martinez. Stephen Martinez. Heather Miller. Carly Newell. Gregory Outram. Agnes Panic. Shelby Phillips. Alexander Purchase with honors. Hannah Pianchi. Stefan Regoli. Zachary Rose. Valentina Siena. Caitlin Smith. Brittany St. Amand. Sarah Strongman. Cassandra Tormina. Bailey Tunis with honors. Alex Onkerskoff. Caitlin Van Ryn. Daniel Van Vuren. Adam Walsh. Sarah Warnock with honors. Victoria Weirrock with honors. And the last graduate this afternoon is Justin Williams.
Good afternoon, Mohawk graduates, friends and family, distinguished platform guests, and college faculty and staff. As a member of the Board of Governors of Mohawk College of Applied Arts and Technology, and on behalf of the entire board, I have the honor of admitting today's graduates to Mohawk College's alumni community. Graduates, while we call Convocation a ceremony, it's really a celebration of your hard work, your drive, your determination, and most of all, your commitment. Convocation celebrates the friendships you've made and will carry with you forever all the remarkable people, your friends, family, who have helped you get to this defining moment. You came here for a reason. Perhaps you came to learn new skills, to get ahead in your career, to launch a new career, to be creative, to pursue your passion, or to achieve your potential and realize your dreams. Whatever your reason for coming to Mohawk, you stayed the course and you followed it through. We're very proud of what you have accomplished and look forward to seeing what you will contribute as highly skilled, future-ready Mohawk graduates. And now you will be welcomed into the alumni community of graduates of Ontario Colleges of Applied Arts and Technology, an honor bestowed only upon those who have met high standards of conduct and learning. So graduates, please stand. In the name of Mohawk College of Applied Arts and Technology, therefore, I hereby charge you to safeguard the dignity and ethics of our community. Cultivate the spirit of inquiry and innovation. Celebrate your role as a local and global citizen. Maintain through study the fresh viewpoint expected in an age of rapid advancement, and contribute in all these ways to society in order that the dignity of humankind through you may be constantly reaffirmed. Scientia opus omnium. Knowledge is the work of all. Congratulations, graduates. Please be seated.
Well, congratulations again to the graduating class of 2014. Graduates, families, and friends are all invited to a reception being held in the atrium directly behind our theater. Graduates will return downstairs immediately following the ceremony and will then join their family and friends at the reception. During the reception, we've set up a special area where graduates can put on a gown and liripipe for photographs with their family and friends. Audience, I would ask that you please remain at your seats until all of the graduates have left the center. And now, graduates, family, and friends, the words you've been waiting to hear, I declare that your convocation ceremony is closed.